There we go. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the lovely Thursday afternoon stream. It's good to have you guys here. Thank you for joining me. We are just about getting things ready and set to go. Wow, that was everyone's instantaneous. Wow, y'all are so funny, which I appreciate. Y'all are very nice. You're always like, oh, we'll wait for KO to finish singing, which is nice. I see your messages every time I'm looking. I promise. But hello, hi Killer Rabbit, hi TD, hi Oshawa, hi Carly. Doing pretty well, thank you for asking. It was a productive morning today. Had a few extra things that kind of needed to be taken care of for work, but we got them taken care of, which is good. And then yeah, now we are just getting ready to have a little bit of chill time, get to relax a bit. I was remembering that next week's gonna be really busy. Because I'm helping out with my church's vacation Bible school next week. And I'm helping as part of like an acting team that will do a skit every day. But because of that, I have to be there early in the day and then do a rehearsal, do the performance, and then I'll probably get home prior to noon. But I just know that my schedule is gonna be really crazy. So next week, don't expect any afternoon streams because I'll be busy. I've already messaged both DJ and Midnight to let them know I should still be good for my streams with Big Dog, as well as any evening streams I would usually already have. So if I do, something Monday evening, I'll be good. And then possibly, because I know my D&D session I usually have Thursdays will not be happening next week, and so I may have some extra flexibility to put a stream there too. We'll see. We'll find out. But yeah, anyways, that's enough about me. I started off very selfishly because I was thinking about myself. But how are all of you guys doing? I would love to know what's going on in your life, how things have been. Hopefully things have been hanging in there at least all right. Lucario, hello, my friend. Welcome to the party. I will say in like about 19 or so minutes, I will get an alarm on my phone. I need to go run downstairs and grab some stuff out of the dryer in my apartment building because I had no, outside of one pair, I had no clean underpants and socks today. So I was like, okay, I got this left. I need to make sure I do laundry. Otherwise, I'll be cursed for the rest of my week. So I'm going to be doing that. Because I can. And fortunately, it's much easier to take things out of the dryer than it is to put them in. But I'm glad to see you're doing okay for both of you guys. Just, life is chaotic sometimes, I swear. It's just a whole busy slew of things occasionally. Even we've been trying to get ahead on work stuff, but, whenever you try to get too far ahead, you always end up getting a little you get too much steam, and then at that point it's like, oh well, you fall behind pretty quickly because you rest on your laurels and you're like, oh, I can be fine, we don't have to rush anymore, and then you find yourself in trouble and it's like, why? Just makes things interesting. I'm glad everyone's doing okay, because sometimes that's all right. You don't have to be having the best day, you don't have to have the worst day, you have a normal day, or at least an average day. It all equates out somehow. But hopefully we can spend some time just kind of hanging out together and enjoying each other's company. The plan for right now is we are going to finish up Yelan's story quest finally in Genshin. I've been having to be delayed on that, but we'll do that today. And then from there, I might do some Spiral Abyss, and it'll be good. And yeah, it'll be just a nice time. I'm doing good, but it's also in the bottom of one of those cat posters that say, just hang in there. It's like right now you're the cat on the poster who is like, you got a good grip right now, so you're like, okay, I feel good, I got a good grip right now, I'm not like in pain or rushing, but there's also that threat of knowing that if you were to loosen your grip and suddenly bam, you just fall on the ground and die, for lack of a better word. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys are, I'm glad we got some goods, we got some okays, people are existing and living, because if you weren't living, then I would be sad because I wouldn't be able to hang out with you. And obviously my sadness is the worst possible thing in the world to have happen, other than the fact that you'd be dead, which would be terrifying and very sad. I'm struggling to work on my Minecraft world. Oh no. What kind of struggles are you currently having? Because I know you've been working on quite a few projects lately. Are there any particular pieces? Because if there's anything you need insights for, you've got tons of people in here who play Minecraft who I'm sure be more than happy to offer you some suggestions on different things you could do. Or if you're just feeling demotivated, that's also understandable. I used to have more like single player Minecraft experiences that I would do, and I just haven't anymore. Now that I do it for work all the time, Minecraft very rarely ends up being I'll say an enjoyable experience because it's a big fat lie. I love playing Minecraft, but it's like if I had to play a game every day for work, I wouldn't go back to it later because I'd be like, oh, I've already played it today. I've already finished all my Minecraft time. I did all my building. So it's just a different sort of thing. Let's see here. What do I need to get all my little thingies up. I neglected to pull up all my pop-ups because I was like, oh, I should start my stream now because we're also doing D&D tonight at 5 CST as compared to 6 like we did last week, because we're doing it week on and week off, sort of 1 hour earlier, and so it makes it more tricky. I'm like, okay, if I want to make sure I've got plenty of time to be able to enjoy hanging out with you guys, then should we leave that time available? Oh yeah, also, oh yeah, because the new version came out this last week, and so the Genshin streamer event is currently taking, which is nice. I can get my free primos for showing my really super awesome content, and then you guys who play Genshin able to get rewards too, which is nice. Okay, what am I looking? I was looking for my a little bit out of it now. I think it's because I'm still I'm waiting for my for my laundry. Keep thinking like, life is crazy. So it is. Also enjoy your look, Oshawott. Okay, let us do this real quick. Here and here, and then voila, we have the power of the music, and we can listen to the game. Haha. I was working on getting rid of hills and mountains because my area that has a village has a ton of hills and mountains. Oh, gotcha. It's kind of like right now, it's the idea of like you have to remove a lot of stuff and carve out space before you can actually do the things you want. Yeah, terraforming can take a really long time. I haven't done a lot of it myself, but from those who I know, cough cough Fang, cough cough Gabe, who always do a lot of terraforming for their builds, I know exactly what that process looks like. Also, isn't it so nice? I can go into my Genshin world and my resin's not capped out. Not that it would be right now because it'd be 60, but look at that. I still have a full 7 hours I could potentially not check anything and I'd be able to do what I want to do. So that's a positive at least. But okay, I was ready here because I was looking for something. Person had asked a question on one of the TikTok videos that very rarely comes to, like, oh yeah, you know, I'm trying to work on a Spiral Abyss team, and I was like, I don't know much about Spiral Abyss in my head. But I was like, well, I believe that the earlier levels for Spiral Abyss, they have certain elements. So, okay, then I check and see if that was in case, and I was right. So, I have to work. Also, very random fact, but the guy who voices Kazuha, Mark Whitten, he's gonna be voicing a character in Honkai Star Rail. Found just the other day today. They call it like kind of like their what's the word? Art. It's called. What's it? Oh man, Lakar, you would know this better. Not teaser art. It's whatever the term is. I'm brain farting so hard right now. I'm forgetful. But you know what I'm talking about. It's basically the art that previews before a patch comes out, like ages ago, like months before. They do a little kind of pre-release of a character that will show up to get you hyped up for them. Drip marketing. Thank you, Lucario. Yes, the drip marketing for a particular character, 2 particular characters actually in Honkai Star Rail came out the last 2 days, and one of the characters is voiced by the guy who plays Kazuha in this game. So it was quite exciting. So I was like, oh yeah, cool. That's awesome. They've gone through so many pickaxes and shovels as well, so I have to keep getting more deals for them. The worst, because you want one that works quickly. So then you want to get a good one, but it means then you have to invest in that with more resources. So it just takes time. Okay, I got some resin. I think I already spent most of mine because the Lucario was handy. And when he was testing out Chlorint, I got to do some world bosses with him, which was nice. So all my world bosses have been technically taken care of at this point. So resin-wise, there's not a ton of things I need to be saving it for. I'll need to pay at some point. I think what we'll do, because I'm crazy. Actually, hold on. Let's see, did I do my bounties and claim these things yet for reputation this week yet? Because if I have, then I will just jump right into Yelan story quest. I have no reason to hold back on it. Is that Marcel? Does he exist? Howdy! That is Marcel. Wow, he exists. Look at that. There's not a ton of diamonds. It's very difficult. That is also fair. Well, that's where, like, again, mending is so useful for diamond resources. Just repair it with as you need. I kind of wish I could play regular Minecraft, but my laptop can barely handle it. Which is so, it's so whack, because Minecraft, on my end, used to be like, that was the game that you could get away with putting on a USB drive, and you could play Minecraft from a USB, because it was so small and easily applicable to put anywhere you wanted. Like, that's how I played Minecraft when I was in college, is I had Minecraft on my USB stick, because I didn't have a computer freshman year. And so then I used the library computer. I played Minecraft on the USB stick, which was quite fun. Okay, well, I guess... Oh, yeah, we do have mail. We've got, Paimon and Ito's birthday messages. And so we can do that before we... Tell you the Genshin Impact mods. Oh, I think I've heard about those, but wasn't entirely sure.
Never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail.
Ooh, I also got my Twitch event stuff. Thank you, Carly, for rolling with the mail. I was gonna do it myself, but I appreciate you doing it for me. Okay, let me grab these all quick, briefly. Event rewards I got from just watching people play Genshin. Okay, should I start off with Paimon's or with Ito's message? That's the important question. Because their birthday, they have the same day as their birthday, which is what makes it even more funny. Because I forgot about that, which is why it's even funnier that they act like siblings, because they have the same birthday. It's like, you think that they're cool? Now you can think they're cooler. Yes, who should I read first? Ito's or Paimon? Ask for your opinions first, and then read out whoever says it first. Not that it matters too much. In my head, I keep thinking I should read Paimon's first because it came in. Ito's is a different sort of message, and Paimon's more special to us. You know? Read 10 more seconds. Crazy and indecisive. So this will make or break everything in the game as of today. You know, whichever one we choose will ultimately determine a whole slew of different decisions that can be made today. Except not really. All right, well, let's start with Ito's. Why not? Let's notice anything. All right, let's channel our inner Ito. As the sayings go, time flies when you're having fun and waits for no one. Compadre, I'm sure by now news has reached your ears of how the Arataki gang has reached new heights under my brilliant leadership. Whether we're talking the Beetle Battle Brawl or the Great Sing-Along, I've taken us to bigger, better, and bolder stages than ever before. But from the sound of things, you haven't exactly been slacking yourself, huh? I heard you made the papers. Guess you must be rocking the world too. I expect nothing less from my compadre, following in my footsteps as I charge bravely ahead, horns first. Now, normally great minds like ours think alike, so we don't have to hash things out. But recently, Jack Attack told me about these thingamajigs from his hometown called, detector subs or something. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They should be called Mighty Mecha Armored on Kamito. Am I right or am I right? Anyway, I had a major brainwave, and you gotta be the first to surf it. Maybe I'm just a born genius. Actually, make that an ingenious. Come on, compadre. I'll dish out all the deets as soon as you get here. All right, Ito. Thanks for that. That's he has a little sandwich called the Way of the Strong. That's interesting. Again, you learn all these things. So we get these, which are, you know, obviously these are Fontaine, but they're not actually beetles, which makes it more fun. Right, okay, then we get Paimon's. Time flies, just like Paimon, huh? Can't believe it's already been that long since we started traveling together. We've eaten so much delicious food and had so much fun. Paimon doesn't even know what to wish for anymore. Seeing as you're the one who's been doing all the cooking, Paimon thinks it's about time to show you what she's made of. Recently, she's been studying hard by watching over your shoulder while you've been cooking. Did you notice? Turns out that making a cake isn't as easy as it sounds. Besides, the ingredients themselves all look so tasty. Why don't we try making it together instead? Paimon's even planning to add some freshly picked peel fruit. Oh, and Paimon's wish this year is that no matter where our adventures take us, it'll be full of happy memories and all go without a hitch. Don't forget, Paimon will always be there by your side. Thank you, Paimon. That was delightful. Huzzah. Earth messages are wonderful. Is it reaching out in this version? No. Atlan will still be a bit after summer. Okay. Alright, let us go and do one. Actually, I'll say the same for. Let's go and finish the Yelan story quest. It's about time. We've been waiting on it. We can officially do it today. Then we can figure out if we want to do with story quests or if we want to shift to hangout quests for Liyue. I think we still have some to do. Okay, let's see here. Quests. Sure. This one. Ooh. 9 to 11 the next day. It's easy now. Wait till 9. Oh, yes, because we're using the announcement of the new Tinchuan to be able to try and lure out some evil bad guys who are working with Tui. So those. Oh, yes, Pyro would be really nice. Okay, so we're going to you. Not here. It's over there. That is the...
Time to
I
go.
should have gone from the upper right. That's okay. We'll just run.
Let the
Barbara,
show
bring her
begin.
stamina. We stamina reduction, so we can go faster. Also got a little bit of heal because damage that I didn't even see. We see. Barbara's stamina reduction actually makes a big difference when you're running around because it does it by 15%. When you think about it, 15% over the course of a big period of time actually makes a big difference.
Time to go.
We're getting there. Come on. We will. Actually, I should have just gone down and around. We can try and be sneaky as a walls. That's always the most efficient way to do it, you know? Never take the short route. Do it. I can remember to take the actual short route. Also, I finally realized what those little flower things were that end up hanging out in Sumeru. All of them, that like the glow flowers, I used to think they were like some sort of energy thing. It's actually a stamina regenerating flower, which is really nice. So they have them on the side of the mountains because oftentimes to climb big mountains, you may need a stamina boost. Like, oh, look at that. Ooh, look, everyone's hanging out. Ooh, okay.
It looks like we're all here. Well then, time for me to announce the results of the assessment process. I won't drone on about the importance of the Tianshu role. Suffice to say that Uncle Tian entrusted me with the monumentally important task of assessing the candidates. And now, it falls to me to give him a satisfactory answer.
All of us here know the score. Don't beat around the bush, just get on with it.
Qianwei has many pioneering ideas, but some of his plans are lacking in detail, and he easily gets into testy exchanges with other people. Mingbo is reliable, but not quite ambitious enough, and because of his personality, he struggles to win people over. In contrast, Zhi is evenly balanced across the board, and enjoys an excellent reputation in Liyue. After much consideration, I have decided to recommend Zhi to the Liyue Qixing.
What?
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear my name being announced. In my estimation, all three of us are worthy candidates for the Tianshu position. As your competitor, I've become keenly aware of your great talents. Would either of you entertain the possibility of working with me in the future and taking on some of my workload?
I'll have to see. I'm in a bad mood. This is the last thing I want to be thinking about right now.
I don't mind, as long as I can help.
Okay, well, that's all from me. Zhi, you'll have some preparation to do. It won't be long before you're informed of your official appointment. I hope you will work hard and make Uncle Tian proud.
I will live up to the Tianshu name. On this, you have my word. I should go. I need to pack my things, and then I think a celebratory meal is in order. Would anyone like to join me?
So sassy. He's...
Count me out. I'm not in the mood for a celebration.
Makes sense, though. Chinwei makes a lot of sense, actually.
Relax now. This would be a good time to follow him.
Hey, traveler, tell me something. What exactly does that guy have that I don't? If you can't answer that, I'm not accepting this result.
I, also wouldn't mind knowing.
Oh no, if we get stuck here, we won't be able to leave.
Yelan's guys, I'm sure.
Follow him.
Yes,
Ooh.
ma'am.
After finally persuading Shenwei and Mingbo to leave.
We finally got rid of them.
Oh, interesting.
Lady Yelan, jury has gone towards Feiyun Slope.
Okay.
Follow him, quickly.
Ooh.
So Jerry really sided with the Fatui? But Uncle Tian thinks so highly of him. Why would he do this?
Difficult to say, but everything should become a lot clearer when we find him.
Need some investigating. We descend from the skies. Super sneaky.
Sorry, Lady Yelan. We lost him. He's too good at this. We weren't able to keep following him without being seen.
How the heck did he manage to shake Yelan's subordinates? I guess Jerry didn't let his guard down. Still as vigilant as ever.
No, Upe says he's much more relaxed than usual. Maybe it's just how he's wired. Perceptive enough to sense when he's being watched.
Scared.
How?
Don't blame yourselves. Let's not forget he was trained by Uncle Tian himself. Evading detection is not an unusual skill for him to have. If I'd asked you to tail Uncle Tian, you'd have ended up at a dead end too. It's fine. So, where did you lose him?
Shinue Kiosk. He only went in briefly. Upe and I were watching outside the whole time. A few moments later, a man dressed in a completely different outfit came out. Upe had a feeling that it was him, but we couldn't get close enough to check without blowing our cover. I figured that if we spooked him, it would undo what we've accomplished today so far. Another option would have been to arrest him there and then, but without any evidence, that would have been meaningless. So I stopped Upe, and I stayed here to wait for you while that meathead went to ask around in Shinue Kiosk.
Wow.
Good work.
Ugh.
The fish didn't take the bait, but that's okay. As long as he's still swimming around, we'll find a way to catch him eventually. The key is figuring out what he's trying to achieve. Let's go to Shinue Kiosk.
All right. Heading to the restaurant. Oh. Enter. Timer. Ah. As soon as we get
Could you
a chance.
explain to me how that works? A guy like him comes in, changes his whole outfit right under your nose, and you don't even ask him about it?
Our customers are free to dress however they please. What grounds would I have to question him?
Okay, fair enough, but didn't you think it was just a little bit strange?
Well, maybe I did, but it still doesn't give me the right to stop him.
Enough. Let's tone this down a little.
Yeah.
I'll make this quick. Just one question. What did he buy while he was here?
Oh, he didn't buy anything. He just picked up a bottle of liquor that he ordered ages ago.
A bottle of liquor?
Yes, a very strong kind. Fiery, with a rich flavor. Not something the average customer would order. This gentleman ordered it in person from us a long time ago. He was only here today to pick it up.
Liquor and wineware. I see. Let's go.
Where to?
Shigu Antiques.
Oh. One second now. I'm gonna quickly go grab my stuff from Fryer, and then I'll be right back. So, you may hang out here while I quickly. I'll be right back. Do not fret, my friends. I will return.
Welcome. Welcome.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Welcome. Welcome.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Welcome. Welcome.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to
Alright,
convince
we're
anyone
back.
to become a wanderer.
Oz. Have that laundry. Goodbye. Then search through the antique store. Dang.
Hey, Miss Linlong. Sorry to
Lin
bother
Long,
you.
oof.
Jur-E ordered a wanware set from you not long ago, right? We're friends of his. He's been telling us how impressed he is with the quality, considering how affordable it was. So we just had to come and take a look for ourselves.
Sure. Which model are you looking for?
We don't really know a whole lot about wineware. Let's just go with Jur-E's choice. Would you be able to show us the one he bought?
Jur-E picked up his set not long ago. As a quality imitation of an antique wineware set, it has the look and feel of a luxury item. Just so you're aware, we don't have many of this model left in stock. And now that Mr. Jur-E has taken one, I'm afraid it may encourage the price to go up a little.
Don't worry, price shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure we can work something out. But I'm just a little hazy on one thing. Did Jur-E's wineware set include wine glasses, or...?
So what this guy's doing is, so what we found out, we were doing deeper investigations on him, is that he had made some connections with the Black Cliff Forge. We went there, saw that there were a group of people who had been working and employing themselves under the Black Cliff Forge, and we found out that those people were related to the Fatui. And so there's this long list of threads that he was being sponsored by the Fatui because he was get them into whatever. So the Fatui are the bad guys that have constant off problems. Like Wanderer came from there. The Torre, the doctor, is a Fatui, or Fatuus. And so they're all kind of like their main goal in Genshin, to reiterate, is that they are trying to gain the power of the gods so they can take out Celestia, which is like the big powerhouse of the gods sort of thing. And so we are trying to, help out our Archon, which is why we typically argue.
For this set, the wine glasses are sold separately. Minimum purchase is 1 glass, maximum is 4. Mr. Jur-E bought 2.
Okay. Thanks, Linlong. Seems there's a little more to buying wineware than I first thought. We'll have to mull it over.
Well, don't take too long. We could sell out any day now. All right, see you next time.
However, she's like, I can do something that doesn't require me to have to put any real investment into it.
This is turning into a real headache.
I'd just like to point out that we have the self-professed Grand Master of Fieldwork here to thank for being wholly incapable of tailing an ordinary civilian without being seen.
It's not like you did any better.
My specialty is information trading, okay? I don't have the physical agility. What's your excuse?
Fair point.
Yelan, so has the plan failed? Oh, if we can't figure out where Jur-E went, there's not much we can do. But why was he buying liquor at Shinue Kiosk anyway? To celebrate?
If so, it's no ordinary celebration.
What do you mean?
First of all, Jur-E isn't much of a drinker. On some level, he hates alcohol because of what it did to his father. If he was just looking to celebrate by himself, he wouldn't spend his meager savings on an expensive bottle of alcohol, let alone buy a pair of special wine glasses. No, this is a victory feast, held in honor of Jur-E's private sponsor. Whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard liquor and has a very high status, hence the need for expensive-looking wineware. Now, where might we find Fatui who match that description, I wonder?
Fatui officials. Should be either the Snezhnayan Embassy or the Northland Bank.
Have both locations surrounded. Take as many people as you need.
Lady Yelan, is it time for us to make our move? If so, you can count me in.
Get with the program, would you? This is a covert surveillance operation. Jur-E may be vigilant, but that doesn't mean the same is true for his drinking buddy. In which case, we don't need to change tactics. Just change who we're following.
Great idea! So we just need to find out who Jur-E bought that liquor for and follow them instead!
But Lady Yelan, If we get caught, this could become a major diplomatic incident.
I'm well aware. But don't you see? JUN is gambling everything on this. If we really want to catch him, we're going to have to accept a little risk ourselves. Stick to your orders, and make sure we're covering all other bases too. Anywhere else JUN might be going. I want eyes on those locations.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan. JUN may be a slippery character, but we'll keep a close watch on the movements of all Fatui officials.
I'll be waiting for you at the tea house. If I'm guessing correctly, Fatui officials are likely to take action at night. You should go and get ready. Then meet me at Genshin Tea House.
Go to Yangsheng Tea House after 20 o'clock, which is otherwise known as... Nope, the next day, of course. Go, we gotta go all the way around. Missed it by a bare margin. That's okay. Sure, one of those things, if you managed to do it in time with the quest, it probably would make it so that you could actually do it for once in a while pauses. I went to go get my laundry, so I had to wait. Tea house to meet with Yelan. Do this, we're gonna investigating.
Time to go.
Going the secret, sneaky back way. Instead of going up the stairs. We are so cool. We surprised Yelan. Look.
Perfect timing. Wenyuan just sent word that the Fatui ambassador, Yusupov, just left the embassy alone. He's heading in the direction of Qingshu Pool.
Oh.
Qingshu Pool? That's the place Jerry mentioned in his manifesto.
It looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. Sensible choice, I'll give them that. Qingshu Pool is always crawling with monsters. Most people wouldn't dream of going there. It's one place they won't need to worry about being seen.
By us.
Oh no, we gotta go get them.
Let's go. If my hunch is correct, we just might hit the jackpot this time.
Do it. Grab our blaze lilies. Like, what is that? Is that like a foxtail? Alright. On the way to the pool. We were hearing me quite a few until we hear the last time we came. This explains why this place is actually relevant, though, because for a while I was like, there's no story relevant place.
This is Qingshu Pool, full of ruins, crawling with monsters. Anyone with any sense steers well clear of this place. I've looked into the place before. There's a worker's entrance somewhere around here. Follow me.
Place Yelan pointed out. Okay. Domain
There's
time,
been
probably.
some work done on this place in the past, but it's a bit of a labyrinth inside. I can't guarantee we'll be safe once we're underground. The workers left an emergency access route. If we can find it, this will be a much easier journey. Still, be ready to fight at any moment. Any resistance needs to be taken out quickly and quietly. We don't want to attract too much attention.
Don't worry, we're all professionals here.
Indeed.
By the way, Yelan, where are your 3 little helpers at?
They have other things to take care of first. We couldn't afford to wait for them, but they'll join us later.
That's... Hey. Unlocked. Foregone inclusion. Underground ruin. Pick a good team. This one, we'll have Yelan to help us out, so... There's not really any other, like, special teams where we're like, ooh, let's try and do some Yelan-y things in. That could be a... Try and do some... We can bring our Virgin team, why not? That'll be kind of fun. Let's see, so their Yelan's always the strong one too, so theirs is way stronger than ours. She has her main weapon, Aqua Simulacra, which just boosts damage. Got C3, double dash, and her extra water arrow. Extra damage. Crazy. And 5 stars when they're at high constellations. It's absurdly powerful.
Busted!
But that damage itself just... Yelan can pretty much solo this whole domain on her own.
Check this out.
Maybe just for extra power.
Busted!
This way, Turtle.
You're mine.
As I expected. But this shouldn't be too much trouble.
Check for any chests. There shouldn't be any. It looks like. But for now. Actually, we can. Haha, we can get those barrels. We must get the barrels. They're very important to us. We're so close. Come on. Just being forced to bad things to the sponsor. It wouldn't be the first enemy. Yeah, no, exactly. It could be tough. So then we wouldn't have to worry about, you know, him being a bad thing. But I do feel like this quest is possibly making out that he could actually be like a really not so nice guy. I think entire time. Well, yeah, let's get ahead. Puzzles.
I see that. That's gotta be the Fatui ambassador here to meet JE. Looks like he went through that door. That must be the emergency access route, right? Come on, let's hurry.
Right. Do it. Alright. Suspicious ambassador. So suspicious. Here's a plot. Ooh, okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, default. Clearly a thing that's meant to be. Realize we can't be here.
This is the construction workers' emergency access route, but it's closed tight. Trying to break through would be risky. Let's see if we can find another way.
Clearly these are going to be things that I can sure drop down here, which means probably fall down here for something. Because what? There, let's just rock again. But you aren't terribly off. Like, it's like be a very, very strong linking. Okay. These here in power. Okay, so these are just like the regular rocks you have many times before. Oh. Excusez-moi.
Breaking news!
That leads. There's another chest. There are extra primos, hooray. Grab this and this will this on. Oh. Off the water and now it's okay, now it's in the it has to be. Ooh. Hey, Rick, how's it going? How are you doing?
The water's gone down. Hey, look! Is that another way through?
Oh, I see. Yeah, it'll make sense now. Okay, let's see. Extra special in here. It's too short to climb up. Come on, Nahida! You fell in the water, but you can get up. There we go. Okay, I was like really worried. There. Probably some. Looks like there should be something back there. Link to him. Just. So it's all down there. Let's just head down here.
I could get used to this.
These, I assume we need to push these place, I guess. Right, yeah, okay. Don't believe. Here. Hey, Toes. Got all the free goodies. Plenty of room. I'm doing fairly well today, thank you for asking. A pretty productive day at work, and now we are here doing some Genshin. I'm able to finally finish Yelan story quest today, which I'm very excited about, because that'll be all of the Leela quests completely done now, which will be nice. I've gotten up to freed Nahida and defeated Wanderer and Sumeru. But I've been taking my time. I'm aware of like a lot of like the big story points just through natural spoilers, but I've been taking my time playing this game because I didn't want to rush it when I started playing. So wait. Sibling. Get through? Ah. That's one of these. Yep, sure some of these are just in those. Check every single corner. Perfect. Okay. That one seems to be the really obvious way to go. As always, make sure to check the first. Hello. What?
Smile! Hard-hitting exclusive!
I think she does her stuff usually.
Fire it up! Tidal wave!
Hey, like store. But I'll check. Let's see. Secret chest back here. Secret barrels. Got a free carrot. Never know when you might need that extra carrot
No
somewhere.
time to lose.
That leads. It's here. Oh, I see. Oh, here's a chest. Okay, good. So that would have been a dead end. Okay. Back around. Wait. So that goes that way. It's out the gate. Where's this one lead to? Oh, can we? Oh, okay. So that's for the exit. Take them like. Good. Last one up. Back to where it was. Both. It's in here from what I can tell. Oh, just over here though. Ah. Oh. Oh, I blocked my own path, did I not? Okay, at this. That was blocked. Wait.
Take it easy.
Right, if you did it properly, then you could be able to get an easy access. I hurt myself. That's okay. Oh, another stone is on this move. Ah, have I locked myself out? That's great. What did I do? How'd I block myself off? Silverworks, I'll be here listening. No worries. Want to drop by and check out a stream? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's really, really nice. Oh, this rock. Ah. There we go. Let's see now. Go push the back though. Yeah, no, basically, it was interesting when I came to your stream on Monday. It was cool seeing the Genshin because I haven't played it from. Streamed it probably for like the last, but it was fun to see someone else who has similar interests. Aha! Slaughter. Oh, okay. Slaughter goes in there, and then let's just. Ooh. This looks cool. So the water's been pushed down now.
The water's flowed into the groove, and now the statues have lit up. Okay, now we should be able to move the statues.
That's probably. Nice. Alright, so around. So the one over there, you push first. Whee! These sounds are really satisfying too. Shame that I don't know if they use this puzzle else. I've seen it used it. These ones. Okay, so we actually may need to. Let's push first. Trim as possible. Okay. So. Side.
Take it easy.
Forward. Side. Now, oh, it'll fit in there. Let's put it away. This one in. Now, mother. Go.
The door is open. Let's go.
Wee. Anything else done here? I don't think. I would presume not. Let's strange chests I missed. Aha, there's one over here. Get our free geo sigils.
We should be nearly at the bottom now. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Big boy.
I got you covered. Don't get too close.
Here comes the catch.
Bring it on.
So we're just that cool. We didn't do
Take
much.
it easy.
Look, I got a free apple again. Just looking. Like the chasm reference. Cave.
Take it easy.
I can tell from the aroma that this is very fine liquor indeed. I'm impressed. Come on, bottoms up. After you, of course.
Oh, sorry. That went down the wrong way. I've never drunk anything this strong before. It'll take me some getting used to.
You'll get there. If you want to stay friends with us, you have to drink with us.
I'll do my best.
You're more of a lightweight than I thought. Already struggling after one glass? I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You certainly kept it together when you were poisoning your teacher's soup.
Oh, that's why he's been suffering.
Come on, another round. Less talking, more drinking.
Sure. You didn't leave me much of a choice, though, did you? Just the mention of poisoning sends shivers down my spine.
Oh.
I'm more timid than you realize. Every time I poisoned him, I had to hide away at home for a few days because I was so scared of getting caught.
Look, I know it has not been easy for you, my friend. We appreciate all your hard work.
Might be more right than I thought, TD.
But I have to say, you really are quite a genius at poisoning people.
Really digging it in, huh?
I mean, the poison we brought from Snezhnaya is as strong as this wine, but you found a way to turn it into an imperceptible, slow-acting poison and came up with the idea of delivering it through fish soup. What was it you said? Oh, yeah. You said the soup's fishy flavor neutralizes the pungency of the poison, and this process even makes the soup tastier as a result. How did you think of that?
It struck me one day when I was fishing. I'm lucky it did. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would have been able to fool Uncle Tien.
You have performed excellently. The Fatui will continue to provide the support you need to consolidate your position as Tien Shu. Of course, this is as long as you continue to do as we instruct. Aside from Qingshu Pool, we also have some other requests for you, which we will inform you of in due course.
Oh, no.
Don't worry. Whatever tasks you have for me, I will perform them diligently.
Did you hear that? It was poison! That's why Uncle Tien hasn't been feeling well recently. It's all Jury's doing. What a nasty guy! Seize him!
Hold on. Did you bring a camera?
I always have one.
Not. You can use mine. This is quite a scene. We have to capture it for posterity.
Hey, a picture of Juri drinking with Yusupov.
Excellent liquor.
Wonder if he's poisoned the liquor.
We've seen no progress.
He mentions that they've
on
been
the
able to make it
diplomatic
undetectable.
front, and everyone has been eyeing up the treasure of Qingshu Pool. It's been a real headache for me. But soon, everything will be taken care of, and I can report back on a successful mission. Thank you, Juri. I remember when I first saw you. I knew right away that you would make a good partner for us. Hey, do you still remember what I said to you?
How could I forget? You said a lowly commoner like me could never be seen as a serious candidate for the Tianshu, no matter how hard I work. The only way is for you to shine bright in the Tianshu's darkest moment. I think you were absolutely right.
Yes, Under normal circumstances, the gap between you and other people could only ever grow wider over time. Just look at your two competitors. Chen Wei had wealth. Ming Boa had reputation. But you had nothing. You were just another nobody.
Wow.
And that's why I decided to help you. You know, there's an old saying in the Fatui. Give a starving dog a bone.
Wow.
Guard your home for the rest of its life.
He is really, wow. He feels so comfortable. He's literally insulting him to his face.
Yes, I cannot thank you enough for your generous support.
You know, the best thing about you is that you do as you're told without complaining. Hey, keep up the good work, and I can assure you, you'll never have to worry about Mora again. Heck, when you're not in the company of the Fatui, you'll be able to throw your weight around as much as you want. How about that?
Uncle Gao said that Jur-E has low self-esteem. Seems he was right. He was worried that whatever advantage he might have now will diminish over time, so the Fatui persuaded him that he should act while he can. Do you have any more film in the camera?
Oh yeah, plenty. I'm gonna take all the pictures.
Get ready to use it. Tonight's grand finale should be coming up any minute now. How well this goes for us depends on how Jur-E plays.
Oh.
Ooh, is there any more alcohol? Go on, fill me up. I'm in a good mood today, and I'm gonna drink my fill. Make sure to get me home safely afterward.
There's only a little left. Here, I'll fill your glass. If you like it, I can bring you some more next time.
I feel like they're really hinting at this at this point. If it's not, I'll be severely disappointed.
Whoa, this is the good stuff. It is great. Huh?
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
What the?
The two official seems to be in pain and slowly drops to the ground.
Jur-E, you poisoned my wine? But when?
You seem surprised, Mr. Yusupov.
How could you?
How could I not? I've sacrificed years of my life studying and reflecting to prepare myself for this position. And in the end, I even had to poison my own teacher. You really think I'd put myself through all that just to become your little puppet? I don't want to bow down to anyone ever again. And that includes you.
You imbecile. It's the Fatui who got you to where you are. Do you understand? If I disappear with no explanation, the embassy will come after you. They'll get to the bottom of this. Mark my words.
Do you see the haystack in the corner? Underneath it is a pile of explosives. And next door in the dark room are the 3 undercover agents you sent to infiltrate the Cliff Forge. I'm gonna stay here till I see you slip into unconsciousness. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. Once the flames burn through the hay, they'll ignite the explosives, the ruins will collapse, and everything will be buried.
Youch, this guy. He went from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds.
What do you hope to?
I took the liberty of leaving some evidence of your contact with the undercover agents at the Black Cliff Forge. It won't take long for people to join the dots. 2 missing person cases will become one as the truth gradually reveals itself. The Fatui planted undercover agents in the Black Cliff Forge to steal their signature ruin-grade explosives. Their plan was to blow through the solid floor tiles in the dead of night and seize the treasure of Qingshu Pool. But things didn't quite go to plan. Mistakes were made that led to the accidental deaths of the entire crew.
Yeah, I know. Man. Well, this is what, again, makes you realize I don't know if he's a good guy, though. Like, he's very clearly doing things. I'm sure Yelan's gonna step in and be like, we need to save this guy. Hopefully. I hope so. But he is a pretty good villain. He planned out everything.
Faced with the overwhelming evidence, the embassy won't investigate this any further. In fact, they'll be only too happy to blame it all on a rogue operation by you. It explains why you acted alone. while exonerating the rest of the embassy of any liability. Of course, none of that will have anything to do with me. When all of this comes to my attention, I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to cancel the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan immediately. I guess then, I'll be Tianshu in my own right, with a clean record and well out of the Fatui's reach.
Cherry, do you really think you're gonna get away with this? The Fatui has a record of everything. That includes the poison, all interactions between us, even my trip here tonight. After I die, they'll come looking, and they'll get to the bottom of this.
A record? Oh, you must mean the one in the hands of your second in command, Theophan?
How do you know about
One of those
that?
things where it's like, duh.
Because when you
Big
contacted me,
brain moves.
I also made contact with your associates. I have Theophan to thank for providing me with the poison I used on you today.
Ow!
Help me tie up all the loose ends. After all, your untimely demise comes with a few perks for him.
I do wonder if this is also where Yelan's gonna be like, well, this guy actually shows he's got clear potential for this position now.
He has been eyeing your position for a long time now.
That traitor! Cherry, you...
Also, this voice actor for Yusupov, pretty good.
Relax.
Oh, goodness.
It's over. After tonight, everyone gets what they want. And anyone else in the know is either my accomplice or about to be taken out of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet dreams, Mr. Yusupov.
Oh, man. I know, but it's still ew. Yeah, Yelan. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that face. He's just like, mm-mm. He got arrested. He got arrested. Or he's gonna get arrested anyway. Sorry, I'm getting really excited for no reason. This is, man. You know, you do feel bad for him, but still, he was gonna murder a lot of people, including the innocent, well, not innocent, but who were involved in this situation.
I
Like,
did a little surveying on the way here and found that you'd left yourself 3 escape routes in case things went south. I have them all surrounded. If you're thinking of trying anything, save yourself the effort. The game's up. We were here the whole time and have pictures of everything. They came out pretty nicely. Want to see them?
The game's up? Forgive me, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, Miss Yelan.
you literally just monologued evilly to us, dude.
I happened to discover a Fatui operation here, so I approached them on the pretext of joining forces and eventually brought them down from within. If it pleases you, Miss Yelan, I'd be only too happy to have you join me in investigating this matter.
This is how you want to play it, huh? Fine. You do you. All we need to do to convict you is establish that the poison in his system is the same as in Uncle Tien's.
Ooh. Aha!
Nothing else you wanted to add? Let's leave it there then. Time to go.
One wrong move and it all comes crashing down. I should have been more careful.
You could have also just not tried to poison him.
You followed him here, didn't you? I was so focused on keeping myself out of sight, I forgot he was a potential liability. Let's talk about this, Yelan. I gave you my word that I would live up to the Tianshu name, and that much I can still guarantee.
Your point being?
When I take office, I can guarantee that I will act in your best interests. In fact, all of you here tonight can expect very generous treatment in the future.
He's bribing us.
I don't deny that I used underhanded methods to get here. But given my lowly origins, what other choice did I have?
You still don't get it, do you? Even now. What do you think?
Well, you know, Uncle Tien always trusted you. What will he think?
Exactly. Jur-E, clever people can always come up with a good excuse. But while you might be able to get other people to believe you, you'll never be able to deceive yourself. There's nothing wrong with wanting to win other people's respect, but when has Uncle Tien ever looked down on you?
He is. He's very interesting.
He was like a teacher and a father to you, but you chose to repay that by poisoning him. Whatever positive goal you may have started out with, you threw it away in that moment.
That's enough.
Of course. What makes this even crueler is that you managed to convince yourself there was no other way.
Wait for him to snap
Uncle
at this
Tien
point.
was always going to give you this opportunity, even if you'd done nothing at all. Out of everyone in the world, he is the one who trusts you the most. So much that he drank your fish soup without doubting you, not for 1 second.
That's enough. That's enough.
Life is like fishing. It cannot be rushed. Whatever you do, impatience will accomplish nothing. I was just like you once, desperate to prove myself. Only later did I realize things do not always turn out the way you plan, but you have to keep calm to carry on. You're still young. Be patient, believe in yourself, and don't look outside yourself to prove your value. Where's Jury these days? It's been a long time since he last paid me a visit.
Maybe he's just busy.
Well, next time, if he doesn't bring a pot of piping hot fish soup, don't let him in.
Whatever you were thinking about, you'll have plenty of time to mull it over in prison. Oh, I almost forgot. If the Fatui find out what happened today, prison might not turn out to be the safest place for you. Trying to have friends on both sides, it has a way of turning everyone against you. But right now, I have an opportunity for you.
Oh! Oh!
Huh?
Yelan's subordinates take Jury and Yusupal away.
Sorry, things are about to get extremely busy for me. Let's meet at Yenshang Tea House tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I'll have someone remove the explosives. Then, there's someone I have to go and see.
Okay.
Need our help with that?
No, it could be dangerous. You should leave this one to the professionals.
Alright. Be careful.
Don't worry. As long as they're willing to cooperate, this will be a straightforward deal. Get some rest. See you tomorrow.
After all that, she's just like, okay, everything's good now. You know, we've taken care of business. We're fine. There's nothing to worry about. Any secret people hiding behind here? No, it was just all an illusion. There's no people hiding in the back corner. It's okay. Probably better that way. You can get a special chest. Hooray. Free primogems from just searching around. It's sad that all these domains are just seen one time. You never get to see these domains ever again. Sometimes certain parts of them get reused, obviously, but others they're unique story quest. Right, save it domain. That is true. Another day. Got a good point. Right. Wait until 8 o'clock the following day. Fortunately, no, it's today now. Wait, so hold on, wait. Remember, go 8. Yeah. We are fine. I got nervous. I was like, wait a minute. But no, we just made it. That's good timing. Right. Okay. I'm gonna go to Yangsheng Tea House. Time for us to finish this quest up. I will admit, this has been one of my favorite story quests so far. I like the other ones, but I do like I've always liked mysteries and investigation type stuff, and so this one felt very fun.
There is now no poison left in his system.
There's
But
Baiju
recovery
again.
From the damage already done will not happen overnight.
Dr. Baiju, is my father going to be...
You needn't worry too much. Keep taking the prescribed medicine every day, and a full recovery will take at most 2 to 3 years. It's good we caught it in time. A few days later, and the toxin would have built up in the internal organs. At that point, things would have been much more serious.
How did they successfully secure such a seldom-seen poison? It seems the Fatui are extremely resourceful. Unfortunately for them, they were up against us.
Uncle Tien will be heading off now. Remember to get plenty of rest and avoid overexerting yourself while you're recovering.
It's cool because this is before Baiju is even in the game.
Don't worry, I will.
We've been hyping him up
Thank
for
you very
ages.
much.
Bye, Baiju.
Ah, and you're here too? Thank you for all you've done to resolve this situation. And I'll have to make some tea in a moment. You simply have to try it.
Are you feeling any better?
Yes, the exhaustion seems to have gone. My mind is steadily getting clearer again.
That's good.
Luckily, it looks like choosing the Tianshu's successor is suddenly not such a pressing issue after all.
Hooray.
Hey, Yelan!
Hey.
My work is mostly wrapped up, so I thought I'd take a minute to check in here.
Okay.
The assessment process comes to an end here, Uncle Tien. In my opinion, Zhi is not suitable for the position. But Qianwei and Mingbo both have potential.
You have my gratitude. People can change their loyalties easily. I've always known this. But whenever it happens, it's still a dismal experience.
Is it just Paimon, or is Uncle Tien not that surprised?
Don't underestimate Uncle Tien. He wouldn't have appointed me as assessment officer if he hadn't had his doubts about Zhi. Normally, the Yue High Pavilion would be responsible for assessing the candidates. Isn't that right, Uncle Tien?
Yes, to be quite honest, I wanted to trust him unreservedly. But I have to be responsible with the position of Tianshu. When I first met Zhi, I wondered if he had approached me with a hidden agenda. So I secretly investigated him. I concluded that he had no ulterior motives whatsoever. He just saw me as an ordinary fishing friend. In the end, even he changed. But when did it start?
None of this has ever happened, you know?
I never had any plans to recommend him directly, but I always intended to give him the chance to compete on a level playing field. Family background and fame mean everything to many people, but I don't attach great importance to them. I had no reputation to speak of when I first became Tianshu. I relied on Ganyu's assistance for all manner of things. What I really admired about Zhi was his intelligence and resilience.
I have to admit, he's a smart guy, and very cautious. The intel suggests that the Fatui saw him as very low risk, but Zhi was still extremely careful with the poisoning. He chose that specific liquor from Xinyue Kiosk because the fiery flavor would mask the bitterness of the poison, and he chose to wait until the Fatui official was drunk and had his guard down before delivering it to him. He also installed a secret compartment in the wine pot he bought to hold the poison. As the amount of liquor went down, he'd shake the pot to release the poison from the compartment into the liquor. Afterwards, we also found he had an antidote on him. Had the Fatui official grown suspicious, Zhi would have drunk the poisoned wine himself, and then found an opportunity to take the antidote shortly afterwards.
But that's still really dangerous.
Yes. Had he drunk the poisonous wine, he still would have faced serious health consequences despite taking the antidote. He didn't hesitate to put himself in harm's way to achieve his goal.
How is Zhi now?
Oh.
Well, I mean, he is sitting in a jail cell. Like Yanfei says, everyone who breaks the law has to pay the price.
True.
Still, he's cooperating. He didn't turn down my offer to strike a deal. I'll make sure there are plenty of guards around to keep him safe from anything the Fatui might be planning.
A deal? Does this have to do with what you said to him when you arrested him?
Yes, Zhi's not the one I'm interested in. If he was as far as this went, I'd have handed the case off to my subordinates as soon as I realized. But once the Fatui became involved, things got a whole lot more interesting. I thought I might have the chance to catch a big fish.
Well, did you?
Almost. Unfortunately, it slipped off the hook at the last second.
Uncle Tien? Yelan? What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't understand.
Zhi colluded with the Fatui to try and secure the position of Tianshu. Or, to put it the other way around, the Fatui made an attempt to interfere in the Tianshu selection process.
Ah.
With Yusupov in our hands and a statement from Jur-E, we could afford to continue with a diplomatic offensive. Also, we'd be able to gain control of Theophan, Yusupov's second-in-command. Then we'd have a pawn in the ranks of the Fatui. Pawns like this can be major assets. They open up all sorts of new options.
So this was your real plan.
Why else did you think I was investing so much time and effort into this case?
So, okay, well, did your plan succeed?
We got halfway. The first part went off without a hitch, and we passed all the information on to Lady Ningguang. But when we tried to make contact with Theophan, he was gone, along with all the evidence.
The Fatui must be spying on us. Otherwise, they'd never been able to respond so quickly.
I found out from other sources that the Harbinger Regrator got involved. The Fatui's main forces aren't concentrated here. Regrator was only treating this as a peripheral concern. It's a pity that Theophan got away. But knowing which Harbingers are still looking at Liyue is something. It gives me a starting point for my next mission.
I have to ask, Yelan, do you have any desire to take over the position of Tianshu yourself? I remember you showed some interest a few days ago at Yenshang Tea House. In my estimation, you are more than competent.
Oh, that. I was obviously joking. I prefer my current life. There's danger and there's excitement. Although it'd still be a behind-the-scenes role. As Tianshu, I wouldn't have the chance to get involved in anything truly clandestine or face any real danger. All right, I'm done here. Time for me to go. I'm heading off again in a few days and I still have to prepare.
Where are you off to this time?
I can't tell us.
As you might have guessed. It's for me to know and you to find out.
Okay.
But I'm sure if you keep going as you are, getting yourselves involved in other people's business all the time, you're sure to get caught up in another misadventure before too long. Maybe I'll see you the next time danger beckons. Until then, keep your wits about you. A lot of people are watching you for a lot of reasons. If you have any more questions, just ask Uncle Tian. After the recent turn of events, I'd say he owes you one, wouldn't you?
Go. Gambit, Act 1 complete. Huzzah!
What would you like to know?
About Juri.
Something I've said to Juri, Qinwei, and Mingguo before is that while cunning and scheming are quite crucial, even more important than this is staying true to yourself. Juri and Ambassador Yusupov each saw each other as a means to an end. They thought that if they could just outsmart their opponent, they would emerge the final victor. And yet, in the eyes of Yelan and Regrator, they are but pawns in a much bigger game.
True.
Scheming is an endless endeavor. If you can't cope with it, you're better off staying out of it. It gives you a much clearer view in any case.
Wait.
Everyone has self-interest, but you cannot let it be your master. So, don't fight over fleeting gains and losses. Rather, focus on the direction your heart is leading you, and keep moving forward.
What
would you like to know?
What things say? About Yelan.
I first met Yelan when she was very young. Even back then, she was extremely tough, and she kept her cards close to her chest. An old friend of mine once privately commented to me that Yelan is always smiling, but never with her eyes. She is a very dangerous person.
Definitely interesting story. A bit predictable with him being a bad guy, but the twist was the people he worked for and how old he is. Yeah.
Something of an exaggeration in my view. At least, I know she would never hurt the people she trusts.
Point.
What would you like to know?
About Regrator.
Regrator is the 9th of the Fatui Harbingers, though likely the first among them where wealth is concerned. However, his wealth is not a mere question of how much more he has to his name. He has a very unique understanding of wealth, what he's planning may very well shake the world to its core. Beyond that, I don't have a lot of information about him. If you need to know more in the future, you can ask Ningguang.
Okay.
What would you like to know?
About the next 10.
As Yelan says, now that I'm on the mend, I should have another few years worth of work in me.
Nice.
During this time, I plan to gradually hand over my duties while mentoring some new candidates. That reminds me. Chen Wei and Ming Bo are still waiting downstairs. I must go and have a chat with them shortly.
Oh, that's sweet. You know, making new friends after he lost the person he thought would be, well, sort of thought he would enjoy. Oh, they're right down here too. That's cool. Hey.
So Jerry is already in prison, I guess?
You think? He poisoned Uncle Tien. I still can't believe he'd do that. Why the long face?
Nothing. I think it's a great shame. I always thought he's very smart. If he became Tianshu, he'd be able to accomplish many things I could never hope to.
Don't feel bad. I'll admit he was a strong contender, but give me 3 years and I'll overtake him. When I become Tianshu, I'll make you my deputy. Like the sound of that?
Start by working on your temperamental issues. If you can't keep your cool, your work will suffer.
Good job, Mingbo, standing up.
Right now, you still have a long way to go before you'll be eligible to take the Tianshu position.
I'll get there, one step at a time. And then, before you know it, there'll come a day when you won't be able to find a single flaw in me or my work. First things first, though. Let's go and talk to Uncle Tien.
Aw, that's nice to see that. It's nice to see that even after all that, though, they're able to use it as a means to be like, hey, let's improve ourselves. Let's make ourselves better so we can be ready to take on this position. So that's cool. I like the hidden bits that if you look for them, you can find them and easily pay attention to what's going on. Let's do. They're already gone. Haha, they already left. They're gone. They magically disappeared. I rather the humble guy, to be honest. Yeah. Well, that's typically how I would go to. It's like if they aren't so sure of themselves, but I'd like to see the other guy was really capable, had really strong ambitions too. It wasn't like a bad choice, it's a different choice. Okay, so that means that all the Liyue quests then are done in terms of the story quests.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Flames then.
Add Astra.
Dispatch. W. All our dailies. Present. Care of now. This will be pretty easy. To be honest, I can actually do it really simply now because I have more than 160. Or almost. We're not quite over 160. We're still at 155. Our time's being used too wisely. Too well. Okay, let's see here. Can things. Okay. Notification from work, but nothing I need to check urgently. Thank you for the hydrate, the cryo. Let's go spend on our then. As we can. I did. It was cool, Lucario. I managed. Oh, alright, so message 2. How nice. I can pull one from my list. But I managed to get a actually pretty good. I think it was I got a good elemental mastery set. I crit damage and crit rate. It went into attack once at the very end, but it went into crit rate every other time. And I was like, what's happening? This doesn't usually happen. So I finally have a decent elemental mastery stance for Nahida. If it had energy regeneration, that'd be even better, but it's not the worst. So she's feeling pretty good. She's probably is about as set as I need her to be in terms of all the pieces. There's things that could be like slightly better, but I really don't. So she hits all the pieces. Want to do my resume with me so I get first my coin? Yeah, for sure. I would gladly do that. Are you just planning to do domains, or are there other places that you want to spend your resin on? I can join your world as well if needed. Summer school is over. Hey, Grass Boy, that's awesome. Congratulations, you've made it. Of course, I'm not in push my team out so I can not be in my friendship team. Aha! Look at that. So we'll bring in this guys in for fun. Do the double Nahida. We can go wherever you want. Just domains? Okay, cool. Then we will do that. So I always will need more of these. And the nice thing is once the summer event is over, we can look forward to the fact that we can get more of this just on the free-for-all, which will be good. Right, co-op. Let's do it. And if you want to bring your Nahida, you can. I've got other people I can use as well. So it's up to you. This domain's always really easy in my head for the Elemental Mastery bonus. So pull in whoever you see fit. Bring official. Okay, then I'll go with this team then, because Barbara will help out quite a bit here too for healing. Oh yeah, official. She's just like, ah ha ha ha. This will be easy then. And with Barbara, I can give us hyper moves.
Let's dance into the shadows. Hunt them down.
Oh yeah. Nice one. Easy. Easy peasy. You just get to stare at them and they die, basically. Okay, let's see. That's ew. Gross. I wish I didn't condense. That's okay. I didn't condense either. We'll do this together at the same pacing. I wish that Genshin had a similar system to Star Rail where you could delete. Oh, this guy's my bad. That's capped. Oh no. Easy. That do happen though. I understand the pain. Also, we finished the story quest that we were in the midst of. Grass Boy. No more Chi-Chi though, at least right now. Ooh, okay. This has got Elemental Mastery and crit rate and attack. That's not a bad one. That could be good one for Lisa. If I were to go with like an aggravate build for her actually, but right now I have no need. Also amazed that you were capped at 200. I feel like I'd still struggle to get that high up. You didn't know we're capped today because I was doing things yesterday. Oh, beautiful. Do you put Gilded on Lisa? Gilded's currently what I have on Lisa at the minute. I know Thundering Fury is good for her on Aggravate, but I've got her mainly just with being, you know, with Burst Bot Lisa, basically, with her, you know, Elemental Mastery is her main thing. So, that's what I've currently got. Oh, are you asking because of you wanting to build her to go with Chevreuse? That's the request always been paid for me. I played. They're my favorite part. Sorry, did I not say Clarind? What did I say? Whatever person did I say with that? That's what I meant to say. Just saying earlier that because of her frequent Electro application, she's quite good and useful. See, the only bad thing is like the only bad thing with my switch over. Oh, I said Chevreuse. Yes. Thank you. You knew who I was talking about, though. Thankfully. Yeah, no, Lisa. I mean, I've always enjoyed her. Ooh, this isn't a bad HP goblet. Put right in there. Charge, attack, and defense are kind of, but could be useful later. It's always nice to get. If you get all percent things for any, I'm always probably worth keeping. Genshin at least. Star Rail, I get them a lot more frequently, but.
You are not welcome here.
Let's end this now.
Look, I can keep you healed up like a boss. I mean, Bond of Life in this case, I don't think actually gets ruled out until you use it with your abilities, so I can keep you at least maxed out, so you don't have to worry about people killing with you. Ooh, energy recharge. Okay, I have meh, literally in every other regard. Da 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 da. I liked Lisa when the game came out. Yeah. Well, it's just, I don't know. I like her play style. People joke, it's like, yeah, oh, of course you like Lisa. She's Lisa. But, I mean, I'm not much into those kinds of things anyway. But I liked Lisa for her. I liked the character. It was fun we got to see her more in the Mondstadt quest, too. I felt like it was nice just to see her doing things. Hey, I still got my Charlotte up to level 80 the other day. I still need to, in order to get her to 90, I'm gonna have to just get to Fontaine and actually explore it more, which I'm sure once I do that, things will be fine, but till then, my Charlotte will be pretty low level. I got one more on me for this one, but I can always pull out more resin. Terrible with you, at least. Because I have so much condensed resin.
I see everything. You are not welcome. Make yourselves at home.
Right.
I'll protect us.
Hey, down. But try and hurt my Nahida. You shan't, because my Barbara's too good. Heals will be perpetually useful. Only 20 seconds. That's one of the best times. I can help with that. That is true. You can get all the gears I need. I was like looking at my Shivada chunks, and I was like, oh man, I don't have any like ones I need for people, and I'm like, I still have a lot of low level ones that work quite well. I don't have enough. I'll get more because I'm sure you still got some left over since you said you capped out. You can do, or yes, still like to challenge it. I can always grab a condensed. I still have the free one from the teapot. That too.
I see everything.
La 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 la. I can use my C2 Nahida to do things. Like if I went Nilou, I'd have a really awesome Bloom team with the amount of people I have. But it's not entirely necessary. Whee! Replenish resin. Actually, yeah, okay, so now condensed. I condensed my original resin. I never use it for anything, and this is one of the best domains to use it on, so no worries there. Getting tons. I'm getting all these Deepwood memory pieces though, which is quite funny. Okay, so you should have, I think, one more left. I think you would like Nilou Bloom. I probably would. Nilou sometimes feels like it's a bit of an inactive play style, but at the same time, especially now that I've invested into Nahida. 2 more, I believe. Okay, cool. That'll work out well for me then. That's my say. Helped out the capping. Also, if I really want to get super meta later on, what I could do for Nilou Bloom is I could go Nahida, Tighnari, Nilou, and Barbara for a team. So of course I have to. I've maxed out artifacts again. Put these in. Yeah, Nilou's in Beyond Field, which is nice. So like if I went with a Tighnari Bloom team, it would work pretty well. Oh, that one's great damage. That's not bad. Aha. See anything here? Nope, that's right. Only thing I was hoping to get in here sooner so I could get the challenge timer going faster because it doesn't start until I do it, which is annoying. I'm gonna have to rewatch the stream because I have like 5 streams. It's okay. There wasn't a ton of big things happening today. I'll watch this every day, I guess. Whee! Ooh, 19 seconds. We got a little faster that time. You're 1 second improved from our best time so far. Alright, there we go. And I got an attack circle. Not the best. Alright. We did it. We're on the domain. I can make a little circle around you. He as well. Let's look at them. 5 for this week so far. Got the resin back that I spent. Yeah, look at 2 characters I probably won't pull for. Even though Zethos would be fun to have. Don't need Alhaitham. Chlorand, as would be the proper name for naming convention. I wonder if I swap out, does it give boost to you? That's unfortunate. Well, if it did, though. Party-wide, like, buffs, Barbara. And one of C6 Methos. You want it, or you're one of? You have the... Oh, you one off. Gotcha. You're one off of C6 Methos. That would have been pretty crazy. Because that's... Pretty sure that's a decent one for him, too. If I go to his... Character archive, let's look at those. We can see... Actually, because C6 would be... So after he strikes an opponent, the energy will be returned. Ah, wow. That's nuts. Totally did it. Lucario! I mean, I know you were pushing for her anyway. And I know you really like her too. But C1 will, yeah, make it so that way when her normal attacks, they get even more coordinated attacks. Wow. That's actually pretty crazy. That's nasty. Just to get even more attacks boost with her. That explains why she was doing so well. It's okay though. I get it because I have, you know, C1 on Child. The only I've invested in both Nahida and Child, who are quite literally two of the only people I've gotten limited banners for. I mean, I have Farina, I have Yelan, I have Kazuha. I'll send you photo DMs why I got C1. Oh, okay, cool. I will trust you in that regard. Let's see here. People in this is chat, but nothing important. So I'll look back at it later. Well, you know, I did talk about how I was gonna.
I've faced many opponents in my duels.
Always just go walk
Most of them I defeated.
Fontaine and get
the
some.
rest surrendered.
Not that I terribly need them right now.
No.
Level 80 Charlotte is quite good as it is. Let's see. She's on par with most of my other characters, which is nice. She builds off attack too. She has more attack than my Child does. Now with the artifact stats I got. But my Child's had a lot of really bad substats too. Like my Charlotte has defense of 516. Child has double the defense that she does. So clearly there's some things that Child's been getting that aren't necessarily the best stats, but it's okay. I still need to work on his, but his domain's so inefficient. Once we get to Natlan, hopefully they make it so that we can get the artifacts from that domain in the strong box. They will all be going to Nymph Stream all the time. I can get the best piece for him. Let me. Oh! You know. Oh, right. Duh, I forgot about that. Just fair. I remember when you pulled him up in 2. But that makes sense. You had plenty of room for her, and you enjoy playing her, so I think that's worth it. I'm glad I've saved up. So I've continued to save up more pulls, which is good. And then if I ever get a character I really, really want, I'll be set for them. I also just realized the other day, guys, that with the premium currency, I have 100 just wishes just hanging out here. It's usually better to save these for the 4 stars, but I can use them on a 5-star if I want to. But yeah, these things have been... Or I'm working through the R&R quest as well here. But okay, actually, let's do over. The story quest wise, so now, yeah, finished all the Leo ones. We obviously have plenty more in Fontaine, and we got all the Samara ones we can do well. And then Hangout quest wise, we could technically move into doing the other hangouts for the people who haven't done yet, because we still have Toma, Sayu, Beto, Goro, Shinobu, and Heizo. Layla I wouldn't necessarily need to worry about as much because she's further out, but those are some things. Those are the things I'm working on soon. Right now there's other big quests to really worry about because things are just a bit slow, and that's A-okay. Let me see. Should I do Abyss now, or do we want to go around Fontaine and you can help me find gears? What should I do with my time? Or I can hang out with somebody. I can do a hangout quest, even though I wouldn't claim anything yet. Whatever we want, people. Opinions, I will gladly accept them. As we sit here and watch Nahida bouncing very nicely on this mushroom. Hey, Misty Nightcloud, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Find stuff for Charlotte. Okay, that's what the car says. Okay, so then should we go to your world then? Because you actually have all the waypoints, whereas I don't. Might be easier that way. La 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 la. So where we will go. Exactly. Ooh. Up mode real quick so that way I can get my team back normal looking. Mario and his. Okay. Friend. Must to join the car as well. Team doesn't really that much better anyway. I'll still need to swap to people. To be fair, now that you've got Clorinda as well, you can actually see the materials, which is nice. Let's quickly swap our team in. She'll bring Linny, my own vision. Then we can Yun. A really bad synergy team, but who needs a good synergy team in this world? You just need to be able to do things. Explore. Karth, all his regions explored. Guys, this is what this map will look like eventually. What do you need exactly? So, for Charlotte, we're get her up to next level. So these, I'm not worried about. I can craft these super easy with the Shavada Jamestones. I need to get more barrel conches, which I know I can get underwater. I know where to claim those. It's more these gears that take me forever. The drop by Clockwork Mecha, which requires finding them, fighting them. So that's the big fan I need to be getting for Charlotte at the minute. So if you wish to assist me,
A duel is a
peruse with that. So actually, so yeah, so even Linny would only be for if I'm looking for barrel conches, because everything else is just on its own. Ah. Let's go. Where did the car went? Go. Vanished. But the trace is over here. Oh, he went over there. Okay. Doobie doobie doo ba doobie doobie doo ba. Okay, so some clockwork mechanics. We're fighting different ones.
Make way. Let's get this show on the road. And voila.
Wee. I sat down. Wee. Okay, next ones are that way. Get those. I claim the Rainbow Roses, so I'm stealing them from you.
Skyward. Step right up. Stray clouds converge. Stick. And voila.
The hunter becomes the hunter.
Wee. Oh, it's like, and then they're like, here's the next ones. They're down that way. It's like, okay, thanks for that.
Here comes the finale. Make way for the step right up. Game's up. Fun's over.
Beautiful. Gears all gathered up. Next ones are over there. Leave them like this. How do you... Oh, this...
Now disappear.
The wrong test subject.
Yes, I do have a iridescent on Chin unit. Some things for us.
Skyward.
Excusez-moi.
Seize the skies. Busted. Here comes and voila.
The pure damage that she does even just with Yelan helping Chevreus, or not Chevreus, Clorinde! Clorinde! I don't know why I keep saying. Literally, they're different people. They work for the same company. About it.
Skyward.
Whee! Well, we accidentally split off. I guess we had different ones show up on the map.
Step right. Scatter. Skyward. Gray cloud converge.
The card just showed up out of nowhere. Hello. Here's beautiful. The ones are that way too. Or one seems to be over this way. So I guess we're maybe where you just were. Hey, it's What's Life. How's it going? We're here. Or if there are any people you're fighting or not. We're indeed, then I can back in. Wah! Lady Shen Yun. I can pretend to be a boom boom boom. Good for us, we get 2 hours early. Hey, that's nice. As you deserve, because again, been working hard. About time you get a little bit of time off. Right, so this one seems to be under the water, is what it is too, which is this way. I guess it's probably because it's the Huzzah! I really want to be super good down here. I could bring Farina. I think because she offers cooldowns, I think, for that. But it's funny how this one got referenced first for everything else. This one's now next above ground. It's very opposite area to go to. A balloon. Funny because even these guys are on the map, but they still count.
Now disappear.
Kari casually just doing 82k on it, Vaporize. You're welcome. I set that up for you.
And voila! Let's get this
Huzzah!
Seize the skies.
Oh. Zakari coming in clutch.
Now disappear.
Delightful. Get all them ears. Oh hey, there's a guy right here. Oh, they could hide, but he could not. He failed. So, this goes. Oh, that's funny. It doesn't show us any more. Well, there's definitely more. Why are they lying to us? How rude. There's bounty book. Unless you've been one going through and clearing them all out today already. You'll have to search from the skies. See, there's one right there. It's lying to us. How rude.
Skyward! Scatter!
Step right up.
Mission gear. Right over here.
Skyward!
Slimes, hello, slime. Delightful little slimes. Just, I love it just casually, like, we're just hanging out. La 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 la. Let's see here. This way. Find. Stop showing up the map. Thoughts. Where you suggest Lucario? Where should we have our heading? The Yelan's approaching! Wah! Ooh, this one goes down. Excuse me, crabs. Pardon me, innocent crabs. Thank you for the food. Those are just random fish here, but I can't pick it up. That's funny. Like, nope, that fish does not belong to you. Oh, nice one. There's that guy over there. Nice guy. There's just one of the Archons. Carver here just doing vaporize. We got that dogger. The chosen one. They're all, yeah. Well, that's the thing, is that they are Lord Fontaine. It's got fine. Ooh, this guy over here. Excuse me, sir. Can I please hit you for your gears? I'm a big fan of robots. Part of my brand.
Now disappear. Make way for the Adeptus.
Never know, around these corners. Hiding. Those are these thingies.
Skyward! Scatter!
Climb every mountain which I've sung many times before. Bad mountain to climb into. Lots of weird ridges. If I go back in here and try again, maybe I'll properly. Clockwork. Let's see here. Oh, there's the golems I haven't found yet.
Peace prevails throughout the
Where
land,
the mechas then?
and
They're
all
blind?
things are made new, as buds in the
Apparently, those are
spring.
the bosses there.
This is an
Oh,
auspicious era.
that's so funny. It recovers in 11 hours. What do you mean? This game is such a liar. It's so funny. Though it's like, nope, you've never fought these guys before. Again, they're the only ones that exist. Okay. I went that way. I'm abandoning him. Where's Lucario? He's over here. He's gone. Okay. He knows where to look. I like this. I know that's the researches. Roses. Make them. Knows where he's going.
Skyward! Scatter!
Ah! Random treasure hoarder. Smacked in the head.
And voila!
The effective for ultimate is actually quite cool. The burst is a little snazzy. Also, it's interesting that she does a bit of physical damage with all her attacks, which I'm the part of her bond of life stuff. Oh, here's Sonic is down here. Guys down here, Mario. Whee.
Skyward!
Yeah.
Scatter!
Here comes the finale. Now disappear.
Wah.
Seize the skies! Yeah! Skyward!
Alright, it's like, why do you do this without me? I can help you.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
I lost his face. Let's see right there. Hi.
Yeah! Scatter!
Down there. Oh, there's the mechanism.
Step right up. Busted.
Yeah. Take that, monsieur.
Now disappear.
Yeah! Scatter!
Whee! Right in here. The executive office.
Yeah! Skyward!
Ah, there's one.
Time to test ray cloud converge!
And voila.
Scatter!
Oh yeah, there's the wall things.
Now disappear.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
The globule. Hi. Guys,
A round of applause.
we're not talking to you.
Make way for the...
Step right up.
Please and thank you.
The hunter becomes.
Ooh, oh, it's a little booth. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that those were a thing. That's really neat.
Yeah! Skyward!
Heal the baby
Ray cloud converge!
with my little bit of healing. Bird.
Yeah!
Ah, look.
Skyward!
Guy's like, I want to join you. I'm a Shen Yun.
Yeah!
Recharged. Whoa.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Ooh, okay. Down into the water. Make a new friend. Use the power to make explosives. Whee. Any mechanical people. Yeah, but it should be. Oh, here's one. I should be keep. Ah. See the analogies from the live stream? Yes, we'll get the chance to do become some creatures and do stuff. That would look really cool. And the whole area just looks neat as well. Like, all the different environments they've had so far have been exceptionally, like, individual and interesting. Eyes peeled for rocks. Not these ones. Oh, here's guys. Hello. I need your cogs, please. A cog collector. That's one of the fish and water animals. Well, eventually I will. For Charlotte, I specifically just need I need the specialty. There's the what's it called? They're the little crystals. I don't think they're in this area of the sea. Fortunately. Eventually I probably will need mats though. I need the ones that are like mostly located by like down here in this area are mostly where I need the water animal ones from. And that's even one water animals, those are the stones. I can actually see what we've gotten. So we've gotten 8 out of 24, which means we still have ones we can craft up. Inventory. Yeah, character to be true. So we got 28. So we got 192 the small gears. So we can make into those. So if they're like, let's assume 4 each. So you know that'd be 6. To probably be 16 each going in. So 10 more. I should still get some more possible, but then we can probably go peruse around to the cards. Alright, is finding. He's above. Aha! The energy is strong. I was in there talking to myself in the cars, like, I've already finished the whole entire area up here. Not to fret. If you farm the book for about a week, you should be good. Gotcha, gotcha. Makes sense. Love enough of that. This is very reasonable. It's interesting that that only gave so many, though.
Skyward! Hit!
Now disappear.
So the dog looks like shows up randomly. It's like, hey.
Let's get this show on the road.
I never rely on the book. The book is useful for some things, but it does seem like sometimes the things that it can offer are not as extensive as you'd like them to be. Oh, nice damage.
Now disappear.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of just kind of going around and farming without having to worry about it too much. That makes sense. And I know in terms of the conches, I definitely have enough in my world to do stuff. I never know where to find. This is a big guide YouTube. Oh, gotcha. So you can like find like, hey, this is a good location to find these materials, basically. Makes sense. That's also where, like, again, like, I know I'm not in a rush to get Charlotte up, but I know that, like, once I get to Fontaine, I will very easily be able to get the cogs I need. But I also know that once I get to Fontaine, it'll be quite a bit of time. Because I probably still, want to explore Sumeria first before I technically go to Fontaine to do things.
Step right up.
He's enormous here.
A round of applause.
She tripped. That's funny. I didn't bring her because she's a high level. I brought her for exploration. I can feed some just fruity smoothies and she'll be fine. Just to be random. Let's see. I get you. So it's probably just taking time to like watch some more of those guys and see intentionally where some things are. It'd be helpful.
Now disappear. Skyward, scatter.
Wah.
Step right up. Seize the skies.
Fun to see sometime.
And
wee. Umitoise. Think so. The farm stuff with you is just QuickBook farming? Yeah. No, I appreciate that.
step right up. Skyward, scatter.
I'm always the same. Usually you don't need any materials that I have most of the time because sometimes you have ones that I've got. I think the only time you really need stuff from you is when you were farming up for Shenyun. You wanted her rocks. I think that's one time I actually like physically farmed with you, reactively.
Now disappear.
Honestly, usually I move this guy's a lot faster. Just being a little more wimpy with Shenyun right now. Yeah, book is good for like boss timers mostly. It's not very good about
Skyward, scatter. And voila.
music over here is so much more dramatic than it is in Lower Fontaine. Those as well. It's probably the same as if I tried to fight in here long enough to actually hear the whole thing. Entered by healing. How rude.
Make way for the Adeptus.
That's something interesting. Was that like a... Oh, I remember seeing this a while back. It's a different version of the same thing. Okay, let's not fight it. No worries, we won't fight it. This one of the mini bosses, I assume. Gotcha. It's like somebody dares. Oh yeah, that is very true. Oh yeah, look legends. I did because I fought the Oceaniad one because I remember hearing a lot of people talk about it, so I wanted to fight it myself, and I was able to beat it really easily because I have a Hyperbloom team with Nahida, so of course it was easy for me. It's like what my team is made to do. Where the cargo? Down here. That's fine. Oh, he's right there. What are we talking about? It's like, where are you? I'm right here. Soon there probably are some air at the stations. Let's see. Whee! I'm right. Am I right? Or am I wrong? This one looks abandoned. Never mind. Pretty cool little facility, though. This must be like a lore then. Hello, subdetection unit. I'm taking you away. Hee. Oh, nice. Making progress, Carly. That's good. There we go. He went all the way over here. We can stalk him. We will find Lucario and see where he is going. Oh, you found more. Okay, nice.
Seize the skies.
Wah. Ah. Contributed.
Skyward. Skyward. Scatter.
I will say it's interesting because I feel like in, well, maybe I don't know the lore of it yet, but like it's interesting how all these just robots are just hanging out, and I'm like, okay, who's the evil people controlling the robots? Because like the treasure hoarders are doing their own thing. A lot of the robots is just like they're doing their job.
Now disappear.
It's like, why are they fighting? Because you don't fight the Millilith in Leo. I can imagine these are controlled robots because there's probably like some imbalance of the Wisa element or something. Something like that.
And voila. Skyward. Scatter.
That was in sync. That was really weird. Cool at the same time. He's searching around. Maybe he has his own thing that's working out for. Or are you following the guide at this point? Are you being?
Stray clouds converge.
Wee! Hi, jumping. Excusez-moi. We are on a mission, thank you. I'm running up the hill.
Skyward.
Never gets old.
Skyward. Scatter. Skyward.
Okay.
Skyward.
That's true. You're just like, okay, let's go check out this area because you haven't touched this area yet. Makes sense.
Skyward.
When you've been here before, so you have a bit more of an idea of what to even with certain areas. I know that place. Oh, this is. Excuse me, sirs. Can I interest you in investing in your car's extended warranty? Oh, jeez. Hi.
Now disappear.
Smooshed.
And one. Seize the skies.
Okay, he's awesome. Genuine is much stronger than mine. Let's see. Trees of green, bright roses tall.
Scatter.
Orb.
Scatter.
Squirrel. Two little birds.
Skyward. Scatter.
Not mechanic. Live one.
Skyward! Scatter!
I suppose it's also that they have that over there. You can see Celestia pretty clear up there now.
Skyward! Scatter!
Not maybe it's so think above that way.
Skyward! Scatter!
Whee! Joe finding them? That is very fair. There's quite a few of them. But there's not easy to find places.
Skyward! Scatter!
Which up here. And then if nothing else, I know I can steal your rocks too. I can go get my own rock. I want. If you give me permission.
Skyward!
Ooh, aha! About to get away from us, mister? You are under arrest for being a robot. I need your gears, please. I appreciate it. The Statue of the Seven. The gameplay tutorial. No, it's okay. I just won't read it until I get to Fontaine. Else let me. Grab this guy.
Skyward! Scatter!
Sneak around. Go on to your. I don't want to keep you here. Say, search for resources.
Now disappear!
Wee!
Stray clouds converge!
Get burned!
And voila!
That is very. Meshing gears.
Skyward! Scatter!
Heals us.
Skyward! Scatter!
Poor lads didn't stand a chance. That. Oh yeah, I've even gone up quite a bit here to 229.
Skyward!
Follow this path. Those ones, they exist, but they're.
Skyward!
Second back.
Scatter!
Our spec is over here. Good day to you, sirs. Still from. Yeah, he's over there. I have most of the stuff I need. I get you. In the same way too nowadays. Or at least in terms of the areas I go to frequently, I have all the stuff I need. Or else I haven't explored there yet. To really be able to get presentation of what I need. Zimla. Ah. Ah. Yeah, these guys who just sit there and do nothing.
Step right up!
That's their job.
Skyward!
Goes this way. You found him. Whee! Oh, there's emergency here. You make quicker than these guys, my goodness. There's no chance against you.
Now disappear.
The one lone guy is just hanging out. Yeah, no worries. Okay, then I'm gonna go. Let's go down here. For other ones for Charlotte. See how many gears I have by going to the crafting. There's someone who water. Is that also for that? Something. Well, Lynette does. She boosts recovery or stamina. It is cool. Yeah, Fontor Arabic. Charlotte has none. Nothing. Charlotte, she has no need for water. Mission completed. No, we don't need to other. Zelza. Are you? Grab. Yeah, they do. Something I realized as well is like that you do get some mechs that appear underwater too. The new Valette just coming out of nowhere. Just like, hey, I'm here. Just sure eventually I also need to get some stuff for ever want to. Sure too. Probably be one. Not like super like level up her stuff quite yet. Actively like stuff. Cool down sheet. Great. Wee. Yes, please. Gonna do the Gazing Cup. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, because at that point, because you get the friendship EXP, even if I'm not, even if you're not getting the commission reward. That is true. That's actually quite. I mean, I still have my missions in my world too. I didn't need to do them because I already had my exploration set. But if you missions can come up, I can also help you too there. We'll get bonus points for them, but once we're done here, this searching, doing their comms will be done for you. Oh, right, good point. I meant the missions. Correct. Yes. It is a cool feature how they let that be the case, though. We'll appreciate it. Rocks. Something nice. I mean, DPS finally. I know you've been waiting for a new one for a while. I feel like Lauren definitely was a good choice too. I've heard from like YouTube people that she's not like the strongest of all the new DPSs they've had come out, but she's fun. That stuff is already quite worth it as is. Way. Crab boss monster. Jello. Excuse me, Mr. Giant Crab. I don't like you right. Get this, please and thank you. Whee! No way. Bye, Mr. Crab. Much hydro damage. Ah. Hey. Okay, Rook Shadow. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by and lurking around while you were doing your work. I appreciate it. If you ever need someone to do Genshin stuff with, not that I tend to be terribly co-op friendly. Most of the time, just like I'm doing my own thing. But if you ever need someone, a ID to add, it's more useful in like Honkai Star Rail because you can have people's team or things work the way you want to. Just grab people. I think. Fun. Oh, there are some down here. Ooh, this is actually got a good number of. Whee! Molten Trench. I think this one in my regular set. That was it. Whee! Really, it's been a lot. Or scenery. Or rock friends. Might be time to start saving fodder artifacts for Strongbox. Well, I already got you covered, Lucario. Look at that. 1764 out of 1800. And that was, you know, after you and I had already done our clean through the one time. That was maybe like a month ago or so. That's back. I think you can start doing it too, because you get as many. We should do a clean before Natlan. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. So we'll check all the ones I have, and then we'll keep those ones and get ready to transmute them. Hello there. I wish to challenge your way of thinking by murdering you as you are in sync. Huzzah. There are a good number of boxes. Barrel punches away. Damn, I can some worse underwater. Slow, but it can't also be faster because it's much faster than. All the water. Yeah, this is where I started. Haha. Oh, it's this one. I still never know. This one always has a thing near it, and I never know where the rock is, or if there's a rock somewhere, because it always shows up here on the tracker. I can never see anything. Like it's never. There's like never anything here. I was like wondering. It's like, is it one of those things where it's like underneath something and they just forgot to remove it? What? I wish I knew. Where is it at? Okay. Time flower this further up. They're 19, they counts the map in 19 from the store. Yeah. That's even with the ones I've got. I probably got more than. Because I only needed like 30 some more. I don't think I've gotten 30, but I've gotten quite a few. quite a bit. Whee! Right, check. Let's see here. Ooh. 88, okay. 13 more. Now that'll only need 12 more gears. I probably actually have enough gears then based on that and have gathered into small gears. Assemble them. And then Charlotte will be level 90-able. Here. Go to... I was thinking about doing today when I had was considering doing some spiral limits just to get it out of the way, otherwise I will forget at some point. Life will be, especially next week. Destroy you so I could use your lovely pieces or lovely gears for other things. Thank you. It's a really interesting rift. Very oh, it's I see. Whatever it's called. Be the whale spot. So I managed to get here from. Let's see. Oh, let's go over here. At the underwater. There'll be lots of fresh things over here. Oh yeah, here you go. Plenty more. Need to search in the right spot for them. Where are you? Are you here? More instant creature. Smack him in the. Excuse me, seahorses. Pardon me, I don't wish to fight you. Didn't mean to disturb you. I did. Really ran right into you. This would be bad. Girl that I invested my energy into. Here. Ah, flowers. Really only take them so I can make sure I see what where the conches are. That's the reason you grab them, or that I grab them. Be working. Hello. I still think it's only have this one inside of this. Can't get into normal. Here and then. Give me Blower Beast, I'm here to steal conscience and crystal flies. They're here as well. And yeah, I know. It is a cool instrument motif. Oh, there's actually quite a few inside this little area. Many. Inside. Inside this one. Prison bomb. Hey, Wild, how's it going? Art down. Go back from. Not currently Elven King, but normally. Let's see, I've got. Ooh, I just got it. I got enough barrel conscious now. Okay, let's go see. Maybe I'll do. I don't think I can craft anything. That could also be wrong. I've never tried it. I remember this from when you were the other day. I can. Right, okay, right. Let's see. Okay, so I need to get 3 more of these guys.
I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. Hmm? No, I have never lost a duel.
Actually, I could play that. Okay. Got those guys. And let's craft ourselves like good, like, we need a lot of these for Charlotte's stuff anyway, so don't mind. Their talents also require gears, so have enough? I do! I can ascend Charlotte to level 90.
Holy smokes! My mind can think faster. My body has more energy. There's not a news story out there that can escape me now. But first things first, let's take a photo to commemorate this beautiful moment.
Nice. Yay. Right, bye, Wild. See you later. Look at that. Now Charlotte's one of my, actually, I mean, no big surprise, but now Charlotte is my,
This is no time
I think,
for distractions.
6th character at level
Seriously,
9.
you have a great magician standing right here. You don't want to miss the best part, do you?
A battle of wills.
I've got
And the
Kazuha,
sword an
Nahida,
extension of the
Traveler.
duelist's spirit.
Traveler doesn't
If
really
your
count.
heart
Child.
recoils in fear,
And Barbara 4. So yeah,
then
so
your
Charlotte becomes
sword
my
may as well be in its
6th
scabbard.
character. Level 90. She's worth it though. She is, again, of all like the other characters that I like, I really like Charlotte a lot.
Holy smokes! My mind can think faster. My body has more energy. There's not a news story out there that can escape me.
Sign though. Yay! That's worth it. Thank you for your help, Lucario. Thanks for letting me get your resource. I can do that. I wasn't planning to do that today, but I don't mind. I don't mind that I got the chance to have that happen. I will definitely be playing Charlotte quite a bit. I'm currently planning that, you know, Genshin, let me claim dailies in co-op already. Oh, like claim them? That makes sense. That is frustrating that they don't do that after all this time. Right, well here. Well, I will yeet from your then so I can But let me quickly do Majestic while I'm here. Can't use it in Wrath with me. I'm gonna Charlotte. And
Hold that pose.
sorry, I can take a picture of you doing an action pose if you want. Whatever you want.
Loaded.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. That was worth it. That's a cool shot. And here, let me see. Like, because I can't get a shot of both of us with my own camera. Here, we can commemorate this time when I got Charlotte to 90 with your lovely Lorraine. And they're both our Sealies. Yeah. That's a cool shot. That's the one thing, again, that's like I can appreciate about the fact they made Charlotte this character who can do that. Like, it's cool. Alright, well, now that I've taken a picture of you, I will sneak away and go up. Thanks for letting me be with you, so I can hang out. You can claim your commissions now. It's also, I will say, with the new launcher, the Hoyoverse launcher, I appreciate that it's so much easier. Charlotte Hangout. I'm sure they will, hopefully. She's a really well-liked character. So, like, if they didn't, I'd be astonished. Got 15 minutes before. Don't know if I'll have time to officially finish up all of the pieces of my Abyss. We can try and do as much as we can. Because why not? Huzzar. Let's do it. Actually, you know what? We'll bring Charlotte for funsies. So, let's have our first half. This one's actually, yeah, This one's easier for me to do. So, do is we extra here, second half. Charlatan. IO magic. If Aya. Freeze comp. Which means no Barbara in my first little abyss here, but that's okay.
Another test subject.
Into the wind. I'm going in. Adventure time.
A little taste.
I will say, I wonder. I know that they have the new burning set, obviously. I do wonder if Nahida Burn will ever become a strategy people will actually use for things. It's because of how persistent her Dendro application is. But it'd be very specific to one playstyle of her.
Here comes the
This moment will be frozen.
Say cheese!
Maybe you soon.
You can run. Can't hide.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Smile!
Charlotte's energy recharge is also off the charts. Like, it got some really good pieces for her. So, like, she recharges energy so well. Like, she has more than she needs. I think it's like 250 something. But it's okay, because I'm often probably only gonna plan to use her in mono cryo teams. Or, no, sorry, not mono cryo teams. I mean, where she's the only cryo. So her being able to keep all her energy going is gonna be really handy.
And voila!
That's the other team.
I see everything.
The wrong test subject.
The wind knows me.
Committed to memory.
Huh?
Whee!
Everybody stand! Now just
Full.
game's up. Time's over. Busted.
Say cheese! Hard hitting it.
This moment will be frozen.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Hold that pose. Shoot! Bomb!
Get frostbite.
No time to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Ways to do the. I like doing all like full floor most of the time.
Adventures, wind strike. Step right up.
He's always really good at taking out the Fatui maidens more than Child is. His damage is more area effect. Sorry, madame.
Wind strike. Now disappear.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Smile!
Breaking out. Game's up. Time's over.
Ah.
Come on. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Oh, that's funny. Yelan just found him. Just Yelan was like, nope. I don't care if you're hiding. I'm auto-targeting you. One thing, yeah, even with Charlotte, though, with her artifacts, though, I feel like she would definitely, like, another artifact set that I'd want to get, and I'll probably end up farming it more in later editions, is I'm planning definitely to get the healing set. The one that's technically in Navia's, even though I don't need that Geo set, I really do like what it offers in terms of, like, being able to with other people. Like, I like the healing boost and the damage boost it gives. I definitely think it'd also be useful for Barbara as well if we want to take her off with Maiden's Beloved.
Don't get frostbite. Here comes the catch.
Thank you for the fellow Wolfface, by the way. I didn't mean to not acknowledge your presence here. Go and take care of our little bit of Abyss stuff before we head to do some D&D. You guys think you're so powerful. You and your pyro shields.
Oh, so sorry. No time to lose.
Busted. Hold that pose.
Her damage is pretty solid too. For a support character. Yes.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Everybody stand back.
Step right up.
Committed to
Ooh. Should at least get through all the floor stuff before myself.
Things are about to get dicey.
Frostbite. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
It's almost not usually going with the Hyper Boom of some sort. This is actually going a little faster. This Hyper Boom does a lot of good damage, but especially against those enemies that are always weak or immune anyway, it doesn't make a difference, which is annoying.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Breaking news.
Charlotte's also one of those characters that genuinely, if she shows up in a banner, if it's a character I would consider pulling for 5-star wise, I would definitely want to get cons for her because her constellations are just so nice.
Dodge this. You can run, but you
Her C6 gives her even more coordinated attacks with her E, which is really nice. So you don't have to worry about being as delayed with her.
make yourselves a move.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
into the wind. Clouds high. The birds. And voila!
Burned.
The wind knows.
Excuse me.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Set.
Hard hitting it.
Don't get frostbite. Cool.
As he tries to move.
Yeah. Amateur mistake.
Second. Vice is ready.
Gotcha.
Freeze. This
And try to move, but you shan't.
Riptide.
Breaking news. Busted. Quietly now.
Cool it. Tidal wave.
Sometimes freeze is very satisfying.
Everyone hold hands.
Yes.
Everybody stand back.
These guys are funny because they're like meant to be intimidating,
Let's get this show on the road.
but I've never had a ton of issues with fighting them.
Now disappear.
I'm going in. This way for delivery.
The fact that her burning, I'm just realizing, well, her burning does over 3,000 damage a second. She gets a good burning squad going.
And voila.
Need to be strong. Playing these for now. I'll probably do the rest of my Spiral Abyss away from stream. I will claim my gems here. It's there. That too. Nice. Okay, so we took care of business today. We did a lot of stuff. We got the extra benefit too of new now. Actually, that's a decent damage bonus for good damage. Great. I'm probably never gonna farm that domain, so might as well get a piece for it while it lasts. Okay. That then said, we'll end things off for now. But this was fun, guys. I'm glad we got the chance to hang out. I enjoyed this. Not that I don't. I do every time. But originally sometimes I'll be days when I'm like thinking about streaming. I'm like, do I really feel like streaming? Then getting the time to hang out. Friends is always really, really important. So I enjoy it. But all right, I think what we're going to do then is we're going to go raid my pal Mitch, who's currently playing some backyard baseball. I know he has a BRB screen going, but that means we can raid him, and then we don't have to stick around if we don't want to. But for the support, it's fun. So, you know, come along with the ride, and it's enjoyable to go tell people that they're awesome. So, if you wouldn't mind coming along with me to go say hi to my friend Mitch, that'd be stupendous. And then we will, yeah. The plan right now is tomorrow, sometimes I would stream on Fridays. We will not be streaming tomorrow, and there won't be any D&D tomorrow because people will be gone. But I'm going to be at a concert seeing Donny Osmond with my mom for her birthday as a belated birthday gift. And so we're going to be going to go see him. So I will not be around tomorrow to do stream probably because it'll be too late at that point because we got a lot of preparations to do. So I hope you guys have a good, fantastic rest of your day, rest of your week. And then for those who I see on Sunday with my stream with Rhino, then I will see you guys then. But at any rate, I will get things right along. You guys are wonderful. Have a good rest of your evening. And then, yeah, I will see you guys all later. All right. Bye, everybody.